Good evening. It is Tuesday, the 8th day of December, 2015. And today has been cloudy all day. And of course it's cold at night. And the weather has been unusually warm for this time of year. Which is not normal. And this evening I am charging up one of the Derry Community Public Access Television's one of the Canon GL2 Pro Cams with it batteries again because I have a very important video shoot to perform tomorrow. As it is not going to be a video shoot for Derry Community TV, but I have been asked by a non-profit organization to shoot video at a holiday party, Christmas party, that for children and adults with developmental disabilities all the way down in Braintree, Massachusetts. So tomorrow morning I have to get up early, get myself cleaned up, diapered and dressed to take and get that accomplished. That's going to be that's going to be like a 4-hour affair. So and of course I'll be looking forward to that. And of course I have just been reading more news stories online. And I guess Mr. Trump, his shrill, racist, demagoguery is getting worse. Who is he going to go after he goes after the Muslims? Is he going to go after the Jews? Is he going to go after the blacks? Is he going to go after us persons like me with physical and developmental disabilities? These are important things to literally think about, because the more I think about it, the more I analyze it, the more I think that I'm speaking totally for myself as a developmentally disabled self-advocate, and I think that Donald Trump is sounding more and more like Adolf Hitler. Hitler, one of his first acts was to ban all Jews from entering the country, or even ban all Jews from entering the country. That's one of the things he did. Then, of course, it snowballed from there. And Donald Trump has been talking about banning all the Muslims. What's he going to do with all the Muslims? Throw them all into concentration camps? That is what the United States did to loyal German Americans, to patriotically loyal Italian Americans and patriotically loyal Japanese Americans back in World War II. So essentially, we are talking about history repeating itself. A very ugly history. That. Of course, America has a very ugly history when it comes to how it has treated persons with physical and developmental disabilities. We were seen as nothing more than garbage to be dumped into institutions until we're dead. And of course, the way Trump is talking is that he's pretty much also on the side talking about how people like me are useless eaters who are wasting resources. And of course, what do you think Hitler did to all of us people with disabilities? The official number of people with disabilities that Hitler had killed was like 90,000, but the real figure, 90 to 100,000, but the real figure is more like about 400,000 to almost 500,000 children and adults with disabilities that the Nazis had killed, in Germany. So the whole thing is very, very frightening because the same thing is happening all over again. It is starting all over again, exactly like Germany in the early 1930s. So like it or not, this election is not about, Republicans versus Democrats. This is really about the election is going to be about whether we are going to remain a democracy or whether we are going to totally embrace totalitarian fascism, which is totally armed to the teeth with nuclear weapons. Because we were able to defeat Nazi Germany, by 1945, because they didn't have access to nuclear weapons. What is going to happen if this country turns to totalitarian fascism? And of course, with our very large nuclear weapons arsenal. What will a totalitarian, the leader of the United States, do with these nuclear weapons? The answer is he would use them. And like it or not, he would essentially start Armageddon and then wipe out the human race. So we have a choice. The continued democracy or fascism, or Was it the survival of our species or our total extinction off the face of this planet?